was leaning a little bit. I'm sorry. Sorry, he thought I was taller. He thought I was as tall as my ears did. No one's noticed. I don't mind picking on myself. Y'all think I got nice hair? Damn. I mean, is anybody listening? Shit. No product. I'm a mixed child. Yeah. It goes with the light skin. Just gets your hat nice. Jesus. Okay, y'all got a choice. Y'all got a choice this time. Did y'all like what I did the first time? You can say hell no. You sure? Yeah. I'll take a hell no if you. Damn, man. Big ass words. Big ass words. No, I give y'all a choice. Because I was inspired by a couple of people that got up here. I have a political poem called The State of Mind versus the State of Union. And then I have this other piece that is about me. It's a personal piece. It's about me, my past, and why I'm mixed and everything. It's called Disaster Piece. So y'all choose between the two. And now y'all gonna make me get up here and cry and shit. Okay. Jesus, give me strength. Stop laughing. Just because I'm smiling, I'm not hurting on the inside. All right, we're gonna do this piece called Disaster Piece. And like I said, I don't intrude my pieces, so we're just gonna get into it. If I pause, it's not for dramatic effect. I'm actually hurting on the inside. It's bullshit. If home is what a heart is, then for years I was homeless. If home is what a heart is, then for years I was homeless. And when I did have a place to stay, most of the time I felt like it was broke into, because hearts can be broke into pieces, like red glass shattered from brake lights when brakes break in a car crash, scarring streets. These streaks are scarring my heart, starting to thin my skin that's supposed to be thick enough to withstand the rain. Can you stand it? Understand what I stand under. Pouring from tear ducts, tufted eyes crying. I'm trying to stand with the pain. You know, water off a duck's back, ducking the thick clouds forming overhead before I head over the thin line between love and hate of my parents. You see, the pair rented my heart for a while but never owned the home. And even then, shit, I felt like I was home alone. Call me Macaulay Culkin. Thin line between love and hate of my parents. You see, the pair rented my heart for a while but never owned the home. And even then, most of the time, I felt like I was home alone. So you could probably call me Macaulay Culkin. And that thin line is a razor thin line, fine as a razor blade's edge that cuts across wrists. Now you gotta see that this isn't my suicide note, but I am a cut above the rest, like I've already tried. But you see, I've already died on the inside, because just like Jesus, I carry this cross. But mine is an X crisscrossed, and the cross has lost time. Time and time again, I'm reminded of my past like I just passed time in a time machine. Flashing scenes in front of my eyes, in a flash it seems that the machine means me harm this time because I can't cross out what's in this mind. Jesus, give me justice. Justice once I'd like to be like him and have a father, and not a Y donor to the X. I don't know why I got farther along this long. I long for this truth that's been scratched out of my life. L-I-F-E. Like if you erase the F, all you're left with is what? Lie. Now the truth is, I don't mean to come across as crass, but Jesus came down off the cross to cross out the sins in my life. While my dad, he literally just sat on his rear ass, or his rear end, instead of being in my life rearing me. In the end, I just grabbed for the hands with the holes in it, from nails in the cross, holding it tight since I missed out on the ones I needed to cross the street. He was more concerned with the cash burning holes in his pockets, running the streets. Now it's common for sense to make cash, but it ain't uncommon to have no common sense. So it's cash, it dried up way before my tears ever did. I might as well have water bed the way I shed enough tears to fill a well with water. And for me, ain't no bridge big enough for all that water to run under, nor has it ever ran dry. So with a pan, I try to find the gold in it, you know, hold it in my hand. Since I missed out on holding hands with the man who ran with the thick of the crowd too quick, I had to quit trying. Doing something I call prying my hand free to finally find me within the sea of others. You know, like, where's Waldo? No stripes, no glasses, just trying to see me within that sea of others. Me and my brother carved my own path, since the two paths of his story and my story and our history remain a mystery. Since the two paths of his story and my story and our history remain a mystery. So through these arts and crafts up here, I carve a craft, or what I would call an art, to guide me over these crowds. Like my kin, formed under the rumble and grumble of thunderstorm clouds formed overseas. Through the Middle Passage, passing slaves gave me my father's side. The other side being from the farther side of Europe, hailing from London, sailing from England, landing in the colony known as Virginia to begin the mother side of my journey, joining both husband and wife, beginning my life. But you know what? A lot of times, I do's, what do they become? I don'ts. And husbands, what do they become? Has-beens, leaving. And even that wife, shit, she even pulled out the knife, cut me off. Thought adoption was the best option. So growing up, most of the time my people, it wasn't really my people. But I didn't see the key to all this shit until I peeked through the peephole and stopped questioning why those who gave me my why and my exited. The questions that burned inside resided once I turned that doorknob and started to step into my new heart, which was my new home. You know, Papa was a rolling stone, so when he rolled, I just found another stone that was rolled away. And he represented my real father, an ideal father, risen from an early prison, giving me all the guidance I needed. I heeded his word and was headed where? In the right fucking direction. And a true blessing arose out of my new mother, or should I say, real mother, who grew just like a rose off of Jesus' own crown of thorns. Just like him, I was reborn again. So guess what? In the end, I win. It's their loss. It cost them a seed that now stands taller than any weeds that was weaved in between my past. I got my faith, and me and Jesus went to Home Depot. I got a lawnmower and cut my own path in that grass. You know, they say life sucks. But I'm here to pass this along to y'all. My life sucked. Related in the past tense, in the sense that it has since passed. They also say that life's a trip. But I will tell you this, don't trip over what's right in front of you. Looking back at what's over, recognize that God's greatest gifts are the present and the future. Don't ever miss out on his presence. Disaster piece, because I say so.